Hello. It is indeed Glebbin time. Oh, hi, Efrey. How's it going? Alright. We'll load this because, trying to not get... Oh, yeah. Yep. I'll try. I'll try. Okay, first thing we need to do... We need to request some stone brick. We'll do 500. What else do we need for the heating towers? Concrete. Wait, what needed? Did they change that? I swear last stream I looked at that and it was... Oh well. We'll change this to 1200. I could have sworn this was stone brick. Now, I'm gonna look that up. No. Okay. I might just be insane. I could very well just be insane. Alright, so I think first thing to do, we'll just get the lay of the land a little bit. There are a couple of air grafts. Okay, there's a Stompy boy. There's a few Stompy boy, Stompy boy and a Stridey boy, Strider, whatever they're fucking called, man. Okay. Maybe it was a mistake putting this on Deathworld. On Glebbin specifically. I should really wait. What do boilers cost? Just iron, right? And stone furnace. Okay. Here's some more Stompy boys. Well, I think our factory location is relatively predetermined for us, considering there is green and pink on either side of that starting area. Where is it? This is a jelly stem. We'll just get some of this. Try and maybe get a seed would be nice. Just process some of that while we're exploring a little bit. Oh yeah, there's more air grafts. Oh yeah, we can go super fast with these. Right, and these are the other ones. Right, we need to make nutrients to unlock biochambers. Okay, so we'll start doing some of this, and then we'll go back to processing the rest. Nutrients are made in... Oh, we can only do it from spoilage to begin with, okay. That seems reasonable. We did get a seed. I guess I might as well turn all of this into bacteria for now. Oh right, it's going to take forever. Oh well, if we let these spoil, we'll get a whole bunch of spoilage, so that's fine. We do need spoilage for the nutrients. Might just do some of those first and then we'll go back to processing. Just so that we can unlock the biochamber. So I think, yeah, this is looking like a really good spot to start a factory. I guess it's probably predetermined to have spawns like this, I would guess, but... Because I don't think you... Can you use landfill over these? You might be able to. I don't remember. I forgot. Circuits, nutrients, and landfill. Okay. Oh, right, there are the exploding ones as well, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, we've got a seed of each, which is nice. Let's just clear out as much of an area as we can. We might have to get the steel from Volcanus. But yeah, I've got heaps of concrete. Are we producing enough rockets? Yes. Oh yeah, so this is what's taking up all the steel. Alright, well, no time like the present. I don't know how we're going to start this. I guess we probably need to start with some stone furnaces. Yeah, we'll start with a couple of stone furnaces. Are we doing these? Am I blind? Yeah. We just need a few green chips and a bunch of stone. Right, it's the these that give stone. That's better. Actually, we should probably just start by... Alright, these just need boiler and concrete. These need landfill. Okay, let's just do a bunch of furnaces then to begin with. Where? Oh, I literally went straight past the furnaces. Some of my mods updated, which is very nice. So I can quickly stack things to nearby entities. Alright, we'll take some of these. Oh, more seeds. Alright. Do some green chips for the biochamber. Then we need nutrients, pentapod egg, and landfill. I would rather not get the pentapod egg before we know we can use it. Just in case. I forgot how nice it is not having to worry about pollution. I'll do a little bit more. Okay, just a little bit of landfill. Do we need nutrients and pentapod eggs? Alright. Nutrients. Okay. Let's go destroy these couple of egg rafts down here. If I can see them. Actually, we'll just do one to begin with. Do I need power? I don't think so. Should just need nutrients, I think. God, the music in this is so good. I've got no problem with cranking it a little bit. make the most of that productivity. Get rid of those pentapod eggs. Alright, that'll be a nice start. Okay, that is still going. This should be running as well. Very good. Alright, then we need some steel. Should really sort out this config as well. Yeah, that seems good. I guess we should probably do a little bit more on the nutrient side of things. And we'll go get a couple more eggs. We'll leave those ones for later. We just need a bunch more stone for landfill. Alright, and some more green chips. Alright, so 10 bio chambers to begin with. Should be good, I think. Okay, they're all full. Right, spoilage and landfill, so we still need more stone. Do it like this. Alright, and we'll send this back to Glebbin. Drop off all of these, and we should be able to make some heating towers. What 40 megawatts of heat. How does that compare to a nuclear reactor? Oh, also 40 megawatts. But no neighbor bonus. Okay, I'm not doing the math on that. I do not have it in me to do the math on that. I also don't know how I'm going to design this. I haven't been to this planet in a very long time. Alright, we were supposed to go to Volcanus first, weren't we, to get the steel? Okay. Then to Volcanus. And then to Glebbin. Alright, heating towers. And I guess we need some offshore pumps as well. Probably just one for now. So we need... We'll do some heat exchangers. We should really do this sideways. Heat exchanger. We'll do it like... Yeah, that'll do. And a couple of heating towers. And then hook that up to power here. Alright, it's gonna use so much spoilage. Good thing we have a bunch. Let's do some storage tanks for the steam then, just so we have some kind of... Don't do that. I almost burnt these. That would have been a grave mistake. Okay, we're gonna need a lot more spoilage. That is dawning on me. Oops. Well, at least it's not losing any temperature right now. I guess because it's not consuming any, from that. This is probably the easiest way to get a bunch. Actually, does the mash have a better burn time? 250. Oh yeah, okay. The Yumako does, and the Yumako mash has less, but you get two per. Okay. We'll chuck a bunch of wood in here to help kickstart it as well. Just once we've got a little bit more. Is that purple science that we're waiting on for this? Yes, yes it is. Oh, because this isn't getting any iron. That tracks. Yeah, at least it burns through wood a little bit slower. Probably should have just started with one of these rather than heating up two at the same time. That's probably way smarter. With a request chest. Oh my god, we need so much. I guess we'll go chop down a couple of trees. We've got some seeds, so we should be okay to chop some of these down. These ones. And then pray that we don't get attacked straight away by pentapods. So in theory, these should be way better for... I don't think it has the same amount as wood. But I guess we've got heaps of this at the moment, so we might as well just keep feeding it in until we get some power. Get some of these in there. I should put all of the logistics bots in there. Alright, you are on Glebbin. Drop your steel, please. Okay. Silo. Silo got. Not that we're ready to use it yet, but that's okay. Alright, I guess we need more. More again. Grab some of these this time. Should really take out my night vision at the moment, just so we can see Glebbin in all its beauty. Oh, Jelly Nut has way better. Okay, okay. I'm learning. I'm learning. We'll still process a bunch into jelly. And this will go into storage chests or stone. Okay, we have power. Now we can make more landfill for whatever we need. We'll want a couple of agri towers. Maybe just one of each for now. Right, this processing can be done in the biochamber, and that has base productivity, so it's probably better than us doing it. These will only enable if read temperature is if T is less than 550. Oh, and a fuel. Okay, we'll need some decider combinators then, probably. Ah, that's fine for now. I don't even know where to start, man. I do think direct insertion is going to be the way. But what are the processing lines? So we start with a biochamber. And we'll do Yumako into Bioflux and Jelly Nut into Bioflux. Bioflux then gets put into... it gets made into nutrients. So Yumako and Jelly Nut. We need a filtered splitter. Sorry, a filtered inserter for each of these to remove any spoilage. Which will all be on the bottom side, and then let me move this actually. Oops. We've got plenty of room. So we'll start down here. It's not got any cliffs, we'll start down here. Oh, that's got stone. Okay, we'll start here. Okay, this is only going to take Bioflux. Which we'll do like this. And that will make nutrients. Nutrients will go on a... Right, so we have a spoilage belt. I guess the nutrients belt should be at the start of the line, really. So it'd be like this. Let me... like this. No. My brain's ticking over and doing something. I just don't know what it's doing yet. Okay, we should probably just stop consuming power for now. We'll just let that back up. Okay, so yeah, I think I think the easiest way is going to be inputs on one side. Yeah. Well, my theory is, right, so if we do Yumako and Jelly Nut, each side of the belt. They probably don't need dedicated belts. Outputs are going to go, which is spoilage for everything, is going to go this side, right? So we need one there and one there. Nutrients should also be on the main bus. So nutrients go on this, and we grab it like so. This needs to grab Yumako and Jelly Nut. This needs Bioflux, so Bioflux also goes on the backwards belt. To go there. Just for the sake of keeping things organized, I'm just going to filter everything just so we don't end up accidentally inserting spoilage into things. So this should be Jelly, and that should be Yumako Mash. This will only insert what it needs. This will only take what it needs. Same with that. That'll take the Bioflux as an input, and then it's going to put the Bioflux onto this belt. Oh, sorry, the nutrients onto this belt, which is going to be grabbed by these. The nutrients belt, however far along, we'll give it plenty of space for now so we can build out. Oh, okay. Well, I guess the base box can do that then. however long this needs to be, will also link up to the spoilage belt. So anything that isn't consumed just goes straight to the heating towers. So that's nutrients sorted to begin with. And I'm just gonna go like this so that we can do some of these. And we'll do some lamps. We don't have any lamps. Oh, but we can make some. Yeah, and that should stop. Yeah. Yeah, because the steam's full, so that'll stop consuming heat. To make sure that we don't accidentally end up inserting spoilage onto this belt, this needs to be filtered to nutrients. And in theory, this should just work. Input belts should be... No, input belts shouldn't be limited. Okay, what's the next thing that we need to make here? Right, we need to make bioflux to do bacteria cultivation and bioplastic. Bioflux and jelly is rocket fuel. So I think we make bioflux on site and we direct insert like this. How do the circuit conditions work here? Read content. Include in crafting, yes. And this is going to enable if jelly. Wait, how many do we need for bioflux? 12. So this is going to enable if jelly is less than... This is going to enable if mash is less than 15. We want to read nutrients, we want to read bioflux on this belt. So we're gonna enable, we're gonna read, hold all belts. This is gonna enable if bioflux, if bioflux is less than 4? 5. This is always going to produce nutrients from bioflux. Oh wait, bioflux is... Bioflux is totally something we can have on a belt. So maybe this isn't the play. Maybe bioflux goes on the inside of the nutrient belt. So we... like this. So we've got... yeah, we've got Yumako, Jelly Nut, bioflux and nutrients all on one side and then spoilage on the other. Which will get fed like so. And this will always grab spoilage. Obviously this isn't going to be this tidy because like we're going to have an agri tower over there and over here, but we'll figure out a way of shipping them nicely. It seems like it'll work. Let's we'll go get a little bit of each and just see how that functions. That is going to start consuming heat now, right? Yeah, the tiniest bit of heat. So what do we need? We'll do 2 of these. And 2 of these. In theory, this shouldn't clog. But I guess for now we should probably just unhook these belts. That goes in there, that goes in there. And then we need a little bit of nutrients to jumpstart it. And a little bit of nutrients to jumpstart this. And this way we should hopefully prevent overproducing jelly and Yumako. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah. Wait, why is it on... Oh, because I left that there accidentally. But yeah, this should get bioflux, nutrients, and then that gets nutrients. Okay, but we clearly need... I guess the easiest way to filter this off at the end would be to do output priority right spoilage. And that shouldn't let anything through until it spoils. Okay, so that is a functioning system. Basically anything we need from here should be relatively straightforward. As long as we direct insert wherever we can. So say if we want to do rocket fuel. Okay, we're going to need a whole... So each crafting line could start with this. So it's its own little self-contained loop. Making its own local nutrients. And if we do need to add in another belt for anything, because obviously bioflux is going to be fed to that, we can use this. So say if we wanted to do... Let's go Glebbin. New district, Glebbin. Say if we want to do rocket fuel, we'll do 900. Alright, we're going to need some modules. But they should be pretty straightforward. We just do bioflux. We've already got bioflux. The problem is we'll have to kind of do this for everything so that we can figure out how many of these we need at the start of each line. So maybe this isn't the best solution. And maybe these should actually be filtered. Just to begin with, at least. Just because they're not using much power. What do we even need for the science, is the question. I guess that's what we should be sorting out the rocket parts first. God, processing unit's going to be a nightmare. Here. Okay, let's get Glebbin revised to go pick up some... Wait, what are we... We've already got a silo. You're going to go to Fulgora. No, you're not. Yeah, you are. You are. You're going to go to Fulgora. And pick up some... We'll just change that to 1k. Real quick. You're going to pick up some blue chips. We want some EM plants. How many per rocket? We'll do 50. Probably gonna need more than that. To 100. We should consider using the foundry here. Foundries here as well. It's 5 per. We'll do. I doubt we're gonna. Yeah, we'll do 40. It's from Volcanus. It's from Flora. We want a bunch of speed modules and a bunch of productivity modules. From Fulgora. And some efficiency modules. We want some beacons. We probably want quite a few. Do 100. Can be from Fulgora as well. Is there anything else we need? How will we oh, right. So plastic is bioplastic, so we don't need... No, we don't. So we can technically use our this green chips build. But that'll only... Oh, yeah, and the red chips build, but that'll only work once we have calcite available from space. Because I'm not shipping calcite. Okay, stuff has started to spoil. Also, I guess one of these should be a inserter going in. And we should have one on each of these as well, right? But I guess Oh, it probably doesn't matter if we overfill on nutrients here because the spoilage is going to be removed anyway. And for as long as we have these, this should be self-clearing, I hope. I guess the only thing I didn't account for is seeds. So that is Yamako seed. And this is jelly nut seed. And now we'll go into active provider chests. Actually, no, they will go into passive provider chests because they're not going to spoil. Do they? No, they don't. They don't spoil. Oops. And that needs to be here. Okay. I guess we just kind of design things with this in mind. Because I guess, say we won't worry about rocket fuel right now. Let's do, say, blue chips. And we'll do... we probably want quite a few so we can launch rockets and keep the science fresh. I think this might be a little bit too many, but... oh, that might be okay. With prod mods. And then a couple of beacons each. Okay, that's not too bad. Sulfuric acid is just in the standard recipe. Oh, so we do need chemical plants for sulfuric acid. Because sulfur will be biosulfur. Okay. Do we have chemical plants? No. Okay, we're going to request some chemical plant from Fulgora. Alright, we'll send you to Fulgora. Yeah, we'll send you to Fulgora. Do all requests satisfied. And then it should come back to Glebbin. Oops. Oh, we can probably do 900 of those. This is, with any luck here, we don't really have many modules available, unfortunately. Because we're low on green chips. Because we're low on copper wire. That's unsurprising. Oh shit, I missed a miner here. Is there a little bit of scrap there as well? There is. We'll do a splitter, input priority right. There we go. Are there any other little spots that we've missed? Doesn't look like it. Up here. A little spot. Opens up stream, sees the title. It's Glebbin time. Looks at stream, is on Fulgora. Classic. Okay, yeah, that should be fine for us. We have a good bit of production. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to use the factory planner for quite a few things. We can't need to wait on processing units. Rocket fuel. We want to do... We'll aim for 300 a minute of each. Okay, so this can be built into one. Maybe we do aim for 900 then. For rocket fuel. Because any excess can be burned, right? How many modules do we need to... Can we even fit 3 per machine? What do we need? Jelly and bioflux? Okay, yeah, this works out really well actually. With these numbers. So we can do it with direct insertion. We will reduce this to 300, but what I'm seeing here, we might do... Oh, that's fine. It's exactly half the amount of... Oh wait, I didn't do the modules in this. So it might be even easier, really. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so what I was thinking is what? We can direct insert. No, we can't. Oh. No, it's probably easier just to do little modules for each. So we'll do that, like, say we'll do the jelly nut first. And what do we need? Hang on, we'll change this back to 900 just so we can get the ratios correct. So 10 of these. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Will that all fit on one belt? That was the question. Yes. 2 sides of the belt though. And we could do this, right? I guess we'll aim for 450 then, just so it's a nice number. But I don't think we're actually going to be able to use 3 beacons. 2 seems reasonable. So yeah, so we'll do one more. And then we can output the jelly. We might just need more space between these. Hang on. How do beacons fit here? Okay, that's not close enough to affect it. I don't know if I can use... Yeah, we can't really fit beacons in here. Okay, maybe just to begin with, I'm gonna chuck one of these down. We're gonna set it up to make more biochambers. How do we make pentapod eggs? Nutrients and pentapod egg. Oops. Do you make pentapod egg? You need water. Maybe I should go into one of my old saves and see how I set it up there. That's probably no better than what I'm going to come up with here through trial and error, but it would be interesting. Well, I guess not one of my old save, but my old save, because I only played bloody Space Age once. Pentapod egg, nutrients, and pentapod egg. Okay, the rest of the requests can go into this. And we should probably... we'll do a little... how are we going to do this? Yeah, we'll just do requester chests. Just for now. This will be copper. And we'll do another one for steel. Let's not do steel for now. We'll just let this run. Oops. There we go. It needs iron, it needs green chips. Green chips are easy. You just need EM plants. We can handcraft all of the landfill. Shouldn't take any time at all. And I guess we'll handcraft some green chips to get some more of these going. We'll just do some normal assembly machine things. Actually, just do the same setup here. this. That'll keep things easy. Do green chips less than 100. Okay. How do we make ores? Let's just not worry about this for now. This can get fucked, honestly. How do we make ores? Actually, no, that can't really get fucked because we need it to make more. More of these. This seems to be a working system, though. At least a little bit. And then we just need pentapod eggs to make pentapod eggs. Override stack size is 1. Actually. We'll go read contents and read contents including crafting. And we'll do... Oh, actually, that's not going to work. Oh wait, not read ingredients. How am I going to do this? Read contents. Oh, it's fine. And this will also enable if less than 1. No, that's not right. Oh, we're out of blue inserters? Great. God, this is gonna take me a while. This is why I like Glebbin. This is exactly why I like Glebbin. I don't know how to deal with the pentapod eggs. I don't. It's okay. It can be somebody else's problem. I'm gonna remove all of my... laser defense, so we'll keep those up there. This is going to take biochambers. Why has that got spoilage? Oh, because of the nutrients. That would do it. And now we're deadlocked because we've got no nutrients. Great. Which I guess only really happens when you run out of spoilage. Or when you run out of fruits. Are they fruits? Surely they're fruits. Okay, and now that's kickstarted again. So I wonder if keeping this in stasis like this stops the eggs from boiling. I hope so, but I'm skeptical that that's the case. So iron bacteria is an interesting one as well. Let's I think this idea works, but it needs to be on a much larger scale. The issue is you don't really have a lot of space to work with. Can you let me test out let me turn these back on. Can you use landfill? You can. Can you use it on every part of the water or not over this part? Oh, you can, okay. Do we just produce a shit ton of landfill to begin with? Seems reasonable to me. Oh, probably needs to be there. Oh yeah, that's probably not going to insert fast enough, is it? I mean, that'll help. Okay, 76 of these is fine for now. I'll be happy with that. These. It's gonna drop this to... Actually, that's probably fine. Now let's change that to 2k. And then we'll just remove some so that we can send some via rocket. Oops. I don't know if I have the mental fortitude today to deal with this. I don't. That's what I was thinking, yeah. I think I just dealt with too many numbers today at work and I'm just failing to... I mean, I like Glebbin. I really enjoyed the challenge the first time. I just don't know if, like, mentally I'm here enough to, you know, deal with that shit right now. Maybe we go into editor and we'll play around a little bit. Oh, right, I need to enable editor extensions. Like, my whole day at work today was stock takes, man. It's a tough life. Okay, Glebbin. Okay. So let's first figure out what we need for a rocket, right? I guess to start with, we will do... We really just need the basics right now. Which would be iron through that, and we'll just say 1 green belt of iron. Oh right, it's not going to be that, it's going to be the iron bacteria, right? Which we'll do this, right? Oh shit. Location Glebbin. So we need 720 as a catalyst. So, but how many do we need with productivity? I probably won't worry about productivity here. 24 machines. And then I guess we make another one of these or 720 a minute, right? We do another one, 720, and we feed that into itself. Okay, so we'll sort of say 6 machines to make... Wait, is that? Yeah, because it needs to feed itself. So we'll add another 6 machines onto it. So we'll do 30. Maybe we do use some speed modules. What about beacons? We probably do want productivity. Yeah, so we'll say 12 biochambers. So say we have a bus, right? We have MASH. Sorry, we have Yumako. Oh my god. Please just give me fucking landfill. Where is landfill? Am I stupid? I don't think we're going to use a bus, but this is just as a test. It's going to be iron bacteria cultivation. And say we want... how many? 12. No, we'll do 16 machines. Yeah. So say we want a... what do we need for this? Bioflux. How much bioflux do we need? 605. If we run that with modules as well, how many is that? We'll say 4 machines. 4 for bioflux. So I would suspect that the best way to do it is to... oops, like this. This is bioflux. Because the mash and the jelly don't have very long spoil times, you want a direct insert, which will end up being quite big. So have a little module like this where it's marker mesh, jelly. I won't worry about the filters and stuff for now, but say they go into there and they come off of a belt. It's not really going to work, is it? I guess spoilage is going to go on the outside, so spoilage goes that way. I guess we probably are going to have to do filters in all of these. That's fine. We want output bioflux, and these need the bioflux, right? So maybe run the Yumako and Jelly Nut belts down here. Oh wait, no, because they will be nutrient belts. Yeah, so nutrient belts down here. But do we probably want to produce nutrients on site as well? Because nutrients aren't very... So then do we overbuild that... fucking recursive crafting, man. Because what's the spoil timer on Bioflux? 5 minutes. Is it even more efficient to do? I guess it is, because it reduces your reliance on your Marco Mash. We need too many belts, man. We need too many belts. Yeah, I don't know if my brain's cut out for this today. Unfortunately. So I don't know what to do. I guess, for now, we can design some defense for these. Do some agri towers. Do some kind of a grid. Oh, I guess you probably don't really want a grid. You want to maximize the amount of room. So maybe we'll make a chunk-based defense. Where is my tile grid? Okay, so Tesla turrets we want. The range on them's pretty good. Oh my god, I need a tile aligned landmines. Please. I need tile-aligned landmines. I am not hand-placing them. Oh, thank God. We'll probably spread them out a bit like this. Or is there a... Oh god, this is... Oh, there we go. That's better. No, it's not. Oh my god. I fucking hate land... Okay, we're not using landmines just because I hate them. I hate them with a burning passion. Just walls to mark out distances. So I can make sure this is centered. 5, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, it's centered now. Actually. Go like this. Because I would guess that I kind of want them spread out like this, right? Something like that. I seem to recall that pentapods are resistant to laser turrets. Yes. But that doesn't necessarily mean that laser turrets are bad, especially for wrigglers. Wrigglers and strafers. I just don't know. Probably something like that. And we'll do a corner blueprint and then other things. I don't know. Because you don't have access to uranium ammo here, obviously. So maybe it is just laser turrets. It's the, But then you probably want them spaced. Because obviously if a stomper gets on one of them, they're all just going to fall over. Is that? That's not even. Oh, because these need to move forward. I mean, I don't know how dense this needs to be. We'll say medium stomper. I mean, it does pretty respectable damage. What about like small stomper? It just, yeah, straight away. And what about strafers? And wrigglers should not be a problem. Yeah. So they probably do need to be more dense than this. Or do we even need laser turrets? I feel like laser turrets are probably a little bit wasteful. I feel like just a wall of Tesla turrets is going to be more effective. It's even, right? Yeah. And then we can just kind of have a setup like this. For anything that we need. What's the shooting speed on this? Do we get a shooting speed? Wait, damage plus electric. What research? Okay. Oh, so we need to research destroyers and then we get electric weapon damage upgrade. Can we... How do we change our tech level? Can we change our tech level? Because I suspect these aren't going to be anywhere near as effective. Well, they're not going to be anywhere near as effective, really. But that's probably okay. I guess this will still give enough of a like a big stomper. Still doesn't really take much time at all to take it out. I mean, we'll just save this for now. Tesla. We might not be able to actually place it like that if we need extra, like landfill or anything. Okay, let's try one more time. I'm going to turn off the tile grid again. Okay, let's just assume that we're going to do a bus for everything. So we're going to have everything but nutrients on the bus. We're going to have bioflux on the bus. We make nutrients on site with bioflux. So let us do this. We're going to do a full belt of bioflux. We need nutrients. Okay, so that's fine. We do modules. We do beacons. We need 13.9, so let's do more than that. Let's do 16, which is, we've got 16 here. We'll do bioflux first. We need these, we need these. Do the same thing with modules and beacons. And this will quickly tell us whether or not direct inserting is going to be a good idea. Oh, oops, that's supposed to be prod. No, it's quite wasteful. So we do Yumako, we do Jelly Nut, we need 4 of these, and then 10 Yumako. Wait. Yeah, 10 of these. And then like this. But we want to overbuild it a little bit, because it's going to be consuming its own nutrients. Okay, so beacons in the middle. 2 beacons per. That's not going to work. So what about this? Two beacons. There should be 2 beacons for each, apart from the end ones. So the end ones are going to need another little one like that. Like that. Question is, we do need multiple belts. Do we? Yes. So we need just over 2 belts of Yumako Mash. So maybe direct inserting is a solution, just because it produces so much. I guess if we're stacking belts, we should assume that we're going to be stacking belts. Yeah, yeah. So that's fine. Let's figure out how the belts are going to work. So we want... So wait, if we are stacking belts, they are still going to need a belt each, because that's over... Oh, only just though. What if we change it to prod 3s? Then yeah, it is just one. Okay, we're gonna just do 1 belt per. So this is going to output onto this belt. And this is going to output onto this belt. Nutrients will be fed from where? Let me label these. That is Yumako. This is Jelly Nut. Okay, that doesn't need to be that long. These output onto their own belts. So like... Wait, are these actually lined up? Yes. And this is filtered to be mash. And this is filtered to be jelly. Doesn't quite work because of the placement on the beacons. So it was placed like that, right? What if we... There's only one beacon placement that works here. So maybe we have to space these out a little bit further, unfortunately. If we have to space them out further, then this is fine here. And get rid of these. Wait, how many? 12. So right. We're gonna do beacons. Alright, I need to space out this side as well. I guess we'll build a nice amount. We'll just build that. Beacons. These have only got one per. I don't know why I was doing ghosts there. I'm losing the plot. Yeah, okay. So then these also need extra beacons on the top like that, which is fine. That's fine. And then we run another belt here. These get connected. Like so. Or it's probably easier to do it like this. Because I guess, wait, the next part, I guess we'll be doing 16. Right, so this can just go until here. Yeah, that goes till there. These get linked up together. Spoilage on the outside, nutrients on the inside? No, because we need to make our nutrients on site. But we also need a thing for spoilage. I guess the reality is that we could just filter off spoilage and put them into chests and burn it all. Or we could burn it on site. Because I guess what I'm thinking right here, right? We need bioflux output and we need spoilage output. Bioflux is fine as an output to run down here. We're doing one belt, so we can just loop that back around down here. Spoilage can go here and here, which means that actually needs to move out one. Spoilage can go here and here. But that means nutrients need to go down the middle. Which is actually okay. That is okay. Because if we're making bioflux here, we can say we need how many nutrients do we need from bioflux for this? We just need one assembly. Obviously we'll prod mod and we'll give it probably 2 beacons just to make sure it keeps up. Because the nutrients aren't going to be 100% on their spoil timer. So we'll do like this, right? And we can run it this way. This is bioflux into nutrients. Then these need nutrients as well. So we do the same thing here. Oops. And then if these hook up here, and we can underground it. And then splitter here. And that'll be fine. I guess for here, for the... So we want the... Right, so these are just output belts. The input belts are up here. So... That's fine. Spoilage goes out here. So... Alright, so spoilage needs to go to there because this is going to have spoilage as an output as well. Oops, wrong way. And then we beacon. It's like that is probably, probably not actually. Like this, just so we can make sure we have enough output inserters. And then we'll run a line up. And then these get fed off of this line, and then this is an output here of bioflux. So this will be bioflux. Then we need to do output inserters for the spoilage. Right, and that is... Okay, so this is actually going to have to run like this. And then go back up and around. Oh, fuck. And then we need to... We need to make sure that we have an output for every belt for spoilage. So like for this belt here, we need to be able to filter spoilage off. Would it be simpler to use... We can't really. This isn't gonna work. Because I don't really have enough room. I guess I could just push this further down, right? Give me some extra space to work with. Because that's a nutrient belt. So I guess we... filter for spoilage. Right. Which will have to be probably like this, right? Because the spoilage belt is going to be like that. Bioflux, we don't need to worry about spoilage. These we do. And these we do at the end. Okay, so we'll do 16 machines. These are going to be making bioflux. So these are going to be inserters. So the problem here... Oh, we can do a little bit of... Can we? I don't know if we can really fit this, is the problem. Okay, I think Gleb has broken me, guys. I might genuinely need to, like, sit this through for a couple of hours and work it through in my head. Wait. I think I see. Wait. So wait, nutrients here. Right, half about each. And then nutrients here. That means we only need one inserter. I will still do it like this though. God, this is fucking hideous. And I love it. What was this for? Right, nutrients. No, nutrients is down the middle. Okay, wait. We don't actually need anything here, do we? No, because bioflux output goes here. Wait, no, that's spoilage. Bioflux output goes here. Onto one belt. Okay, that's going to have to be further back though, because we need to leave space to oh, I need to actually remove them, otherwise they keep their filters. Okay, and then we need to grab nutrients from here. I'm gonna filter those just so I can see at a glance what they're doing. And then on each of these, yeah, so that is going to be bioflux output. Oops, that was way too long. Here we go. Here, bioflux output, which will loop back around and into these, which make the nutrients. Yes. Though that should probably go one further out, just so that I can have a little bit more room. Yeah, so that filters off spoilage, this filters off spoilage. So we go left, spoilage, and we do that and stagger it. I do wonder if I should just have one spoilage output down the bottom. That probably makes more sense. So it'll be like this. And then we can run an underground. It'll probably be like this. And that means this can turn here. These get compacted into one. And then we have an underground here. This is spoilage belt. I can't tell if I'm cooking or whether this is just absolute fucking chaos. I really can't tell. Where was this one's output belt? Oh right, on the bottom. But that needs to be filtered to only take bioflux. Does that make sense? Dear God, I hope that makes sense. And we'll do some substations like so. That's there, right, this should be here. What the fuck did I do? Oh dear. Alright, and then this needs to be hooked up to spoilage as well. So like this. We'll go here. And go here. And go here. Is there anybody in chat that foresees a reason why this won't work? Oh, because I haven't done a fucking output for here yet. Have I? No, that is outputting there. Right, we need to insert nutrients first or anything else. Insert nutrients. I guess the only real way to know for certain is to use some editor things and test it out. Oops. What was this supposed to be? This is the bioflux belt. Okay, so you like this. Okay, so where's my, how do I use the editor things? Okay. So we do, how does this work? Okay. And jelly nut. Wait, what the fuck? And jelly nut. Oh, I need to, okay. I guess I should start doing a, by doing it like this, right? Okay, so that'll eat all the spoilage. This will give jelly nut. This will give Yumako. And this will eat bioflux. We need a accumulator output. Yes, very good. Oops. We need to jumpstart these with a little bit of nutrients. Oh right, I probably need to insert things into these as well, don't I? The more you know. And then... Wait, it should be on this side. Just so it's symmetrical and nice. And like this. Oh fuck, we don't have an output for the seeds yet, man. Wait, what have I done? These are all in the wrong spot. What have I done? Okay, there we go. Okay, so we should have a tiny bit of mash, right? That should have gone into here. Okay, there's some jelly. And then some mash. Okay, and then we give this a little bit of this. Okay, we need more. Give that a little bit of that. And that'll do a little loop-de-loop. And then these need a couple of these. Oh, okay, we need more than that. Okay, so we give this a little jump start. These should really have 2 inserters each, one filtered for each is what I'm seeing, just because of the hand size. Like this. Do we really need more nutrients to jumpstart it? Is it just not net positive because we're using so many modules in here? Like, what's the deal? Do we need to use maybe one of those and one of these? I guess we'll see in a moment once this is, once it actually fires up properly. Okay, I'm gonna save this real quick. I'm gonna go have a quick break. And if this deadlocks by the time I'm back, we'll know it doesn't work. It's already deadlocked because we've got no nutrients. Oh, because we need to... Okay, I see the problem. It needs to be like this. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, should work, actually. Has it run out of nutrients yet? Okay, it ran out of bioflux before it ran out of nutrients. Okay, so that's all clogged up. Okay, I'm gonna go for a break. I'll be back. You can watch this while I'm away. I'll be about 5 minutes. See you guys shortly. So something clearly isn't working. Is it that they ran out of nutrients? Just ran out of bioflux and nutrients. So what if we remove this and if we jump start it again? Alright, so that needs bioflux. I guess it was probably voiding it too quickly. Oh, right, these... Okay, it's the seeds. Okay. So maybe... Maybe the trick is to filter these for seeds as well. What kind of seed is that? Jelly nut. And then filter these for seeds. Oops, not that. Filter these for seeds. Oops, wrong seed. And then on the end here, we can filter out seeds. We can do... Yeah, I guess we will use splitters just so we don't make a mess of things. We'll probably do that right here, to be honest. Move these over. Alright, that needs to be connected to this. We can do... Oops. And would this work? Into a passive provider? Yeah. And then if we hook that back up. And if we hook that back up. I just want to make sure these inserters will run. Yeah, okay. Okay, so, and then we insert the speed modules. Right, but we need to be inserting onto both sides of the belt. So... How are we going to manage that? How are we going to manage that? I guess this will output right. And that should be a relatively compressed belt. Yeah, okay, that works. So same on this side. We just remove the extra belts. Like this. And you do the same here. And that should make it evenly stacked like this. But for full throughput, we would need stack inserters instead. But we don't have stack inserters yet. But yeah, if we did, oops, like this. Alright, those are facing the wrong direction. Then it'll eventually flow through, and it should... The issue is it gets clogged with spoilage. And it's going to be staggered. Alright, and these need to be stack inserters as well. Which shouldn't be too hard to do, really. And now these should be running full time. So that's almost a green belt. But it would be a green belt if we upgrade to prod 3s, right? And then prod 3s here. Not quite, but then if we use speed 3s as well. Just want to see if my maths is mathing. Oh yeah. That's a green belt worth of bioflux. And in theory, there shouldn't be much spoilage. But in reality, there is quite a bit of spoilage. Oh, I can make this way more compact, actually. Oh no, I can't, because if I do it like that, then that'll feed. Okay. I wonder if it's easier to filter spoilage by doing a double read inserter. We'll do it like this, so that these put on the top belt and these put on the bottom belt. And that should mean that these machines shouldn't get clogged at the very end. Yes. But also, these should probably be reversed. Like so. These should be removed, and then we should do this. So that we're pulling from every belt at the end of the belt. That should minimize spoilage. Okay, now we're running out of nutrients. And that's because we need stack inserters here as well. Kaizen! 15 consecutive streams. Wowee. That's a lot of streams, man. Okay, so this should prevent this end from running out of nutrients. Unless it's just the extra nutrient draw from having better modules, but it looks like this is going to be okay. Okay, so this is the working system. I guess the last thing we need now are roboports. Wherever they fit. Beautiful. Are there any other optimizations we can do here? No, so yeah, this is backing up now, so this is definitely more than enough. Wonder if it is enough also without the modules there. Just because I would rather not have lots of nutrients in here spoiling. And yeah, that seems to be okay. We probably don't need 2 inserters for each of these as well. Should be doing them when it's symmetrical. Like that, and like that. Oh my god. It's been almost 3 hours and I've got 1 fucking blueprint. So I very strongly suspect that next stream is going to be the exact same as this stream. In terms of not actually doing anything in the save. And just doing blueprints, which is fine. which is fine. And we know that this does function without stack inserters using only tier 2 modules. So we can place this down, use an upgrade planner, and should be good. So we will... I'm going to copy this. Oops. And we're going to remove these. Just so I can make a version with inputs like this. And then that's output. I should really split those just so it's easier to get them on the bus. And we should split these as well, which should be pretty straightforward. We should just be able to do this. Right. And then like this. Okay. Delete that. We'll take this. We should really... We'll set this up so that it's... Actually, we'll keep this as the upgraded version, and we'll downgrade it when we place it in the other world. So that can go away. So this is... We'll start naming our things properly. Green belt of bioflux. Where's bioflux? We'll do green belt of bioflux. Okay, that's going to be really hard to read actually. Okay, here we go. Now we can make a Glebbin book. And we take this green belt of bioflux. I'm gonna save and find somebody to, well, I'm gonna order food first and then find somebody to raid because the place I want to order from is gonna close soon. And I want my fried chicken, man. I need it. I require it. But yeah, this should work. I kind of dread having to do anything else, but at least if we've got bioflux on the bus, we should be okay. And if we ever need more bioflux, we just paste this down again, make sure we're getting enough fruits, and then we're sorted. It's going to take a hell of a lot of fruit to run though, but that's okay. Fuck, do we start another one? I guess we'll start another one until my food's almost here. I think that is sensible. So what else do we need on the bus? I guess we should probably just start with rocket things. Is 300 a minute enough? Probably. Okay, and this is going to be real straightforward because I guess we'll plan everything to use productivity 3s and speed 3s, because speed 3s we can make. I've just been too lazy to automate it. We want that. Productivity 3s. To speed 3s. And this is just going to be direct insertion, I guess? Yeah. Yeah, it is. So we'll take this. We need to move these to the side, and they can just be normal and normal bulk inserters. How do we have it? So fruit was running down the bottom. And then this was the output. And we can copy this little thing. We should really just copy this at the end of each system. And this is rocket fuel from jelly. Bioflux, jelly and water. And we will just slightly overbuild this. Question is, how are we going to fit the beacons here? I think I see. So it's going to be taking Bioflux. So Bioflux is going to be coming in like this. Jelly goes on either side. We need to produce nutrients on site. So we can do this same kind of setup here. Which we only really need one of these. We need Bioflux coming in here anyway, so we can leave a little bit of a gap there. We'll be grabbing Bioflux and then putting it onto this belt. Oops, that is spoilage. Spoilage is here. Let me label these. I find it so much easier when I've got everything labeled. Spoilage. Bioflux. Nutrients. Okay, so that is in off the bus. We'll do it like this. Okay, and these are going to be filtered to nutrients. Each of these also need nutrients. I'm just going to do one at a time. We can hook these up with some pipes. Which will probably just be like this with a underground pipe. Like, probably doesn't need to be that far out. Here. Underground there. This is going to take seeds and spoilage out. Jelly nut comes in the bottom. So we do jelly nut. We'll do a little like that. Oh wait, that's going to be... We probably don't need that much throughput. So the question is, this is going to need a spoilage output as well. Can we fit in beacons? Looks like it. It's got one, that's got two, that's got one. If this is tiled, that gets two. So we just do... hang on. Yeah, like that. That takes spoilage. This wants bioflux off the belt. And then we copy this just one more time. Like so. It looks like it works out. We just need another beacon there so that this gets two beacons. Check our... alright, we need to put some modules in there first. And then these have got modules. What am I missing here? I guess the beacons aren't powered, so it might not be counting that in the stats. Go here. Will it work now? Oh yeah, 363. That does hit our target, so that is good. I do wonder whether it's just overbuilding and going up to... we probably should just overbuild it and go up to 900. Which is pretty straightforward. All we need to do is add in a couple more of these segments. Like this. And then we can copy this. And do like this. And we have jelly nut running around here. And spoilage will just have at the bottom. So jelly nut will come in the top as well then. That needs to be on the inside lane. Oops. Where's my food? Okay. Food will be about 15 minutes away. Thank God, man. Thank God for chicken. I don't know where I'd be without fried chicken. Okay, so how many nutrients does this all need? It's probably more than... oh, it doesn't say. That's fair. And then these need to be reversed. That can be hooked up like so. And then we need to do same thing as here, where we take any spoilage. And what do we say? So the outside belt is spoilage here. So we reverse the direction of all of this. Oh, I moved these out for whatever reason. God, Glebbin would be so much more insufferable if the music wasn't amazing. Oh. I messed up the filters on these. Oh no, I didn't. That was all intentional, and then I forgot. We need this. And then we need to replace... But we can probably set these to be blue inserters, honestly. Oh yeah, easy. And then these are red inserters. Yeah. These are red inserters for bioflux. Like so. And then we want blue inserters here for nutrients. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of Glebbin. Just a little bit. Thanks. I say before this just doesn't work whatsoever. Wouldn't be surprised. So this is the spoilage belt. This comes down, it gets merged here, and then like so. What is coming out? Okay, so this is jelly nut. So that belt can stop here. Can stop here. And we need a spoilage inserter. And we do the same thing here. Yeah. Yep, that looks like it should work. And we only need a roboport here. Didn't really need to put these all the way down, but I did. But this one here just to keep this in logistics range. We don't actually need this one for Yamako seeds, so we can just get rid of that. So I guess we give it a test. Bioflux. And jelly nut. And jelly nut. And then that will take the spoilage away. We do need to jumpstart these with a little bit of nutrients. Oh, we don't have an output belt yet. Oh, and we don't have water attached. I probably didn't even hook up water for all. I didn't hook up water for all of them. I forgot. Like this. Okay, but now these need an output belt, and I don't have an output belt. But they are producing, so maybe we... Okay, I think this is going to need to come forward to there. And then these need to come forward a little bit. Just so that they're not in the way of the beacons. We can probably move the beacons out. This is going to be really stupid. My food's almost here as well, so I'm going to find somebody to raid shortly. I mean, we could just belt weave, right? That's probably the easy solution here. Or... we do... some trickery. How are we going to do this? Okay, we're going to have to finish this off tomorrow because my food's just about here. I'm going to find somebody to raid. I'm going to save. Oh, it's not going to remember my factory. Okay, that's fine. We'll just have to load up the factory planner stuff again. Because for whatever reason, it doesn't save in editor mode. Who's live? Who is live? I'm just gonna raid. I'm gonna raid one of my normal raid targets, which is gonna be a Greet at New Horizons streamer, and we are going to raid Aikse again because he's cool. If you like Factorio, you'll probably like Greet at New Horizons, modern Minecraft. All right, thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. I didn't really achieve much today, but still feel pretty good about that, and hopefully this, once we can work out the kinks. I'll be live again tomorrow. If you would like to stop by there, I would love to see you again. And yeah, I hope you have a good time zone. All the best. Goodbye.